All right, welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Jay. I got two special guests in the building. I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves.
What's up? I'm AllDay, producer.
What's good, y'all? I'm JTK, producer, music producer from Chicago.
All right, I usually start off asking people, like, where they from. We're going to get back to where y'all from. Because every time somebody tell me they're a producer, I got to ask this question. Like, how the fuck do you just want to be a producer? Like, where do that come from?
For me, like, I damn near wanted to be a rapper. Shit.
Yep.
So, unsuccessful rapping.
But how do you get to making beats, you feel me? Like, I had one dude tell me he had fucking, what'd he say? He had a game on Super Nintendo that made him make beats. Like, it was a game specifically like Super Mario, but it had like a little special place in it where you could make beats type shit. And he mistakenly started doing that shit.
Playing with that shit, I be saying that. But shit, it's really, I had a musical background, you know, like, people around me love music and listen to music all the time, so I was gonna end up doing something in the music industry.
I just like music, like he said, like rapping. Like I was rapping before I was producing, and like we used to get the beats off like it was this shit SoundClick, and then like the YouTube beats and shit like that. And I was tired of getting the free beats, so I just taught myself, like just sat and taught myself how to make beats.
Trying to make his own beats.
Yeah.
All right, now let's rewind. Where y'all from? Like, where y'all grew up at?
I'm from the west side of Chicago, and I moved out south to the Hundreds, 118th.
See, me, I was kind of back and forth from out south over east and shit. Kind of grew up on 92nd in Kingston. Around there, then I moved out south. But see, I ended up moving to Indiana for like a year or two. Then I came back out here, but that was when I was real young. I was about 5, 6. I ended up coming right back to Chicago.
So what was it like growing up? Like you say, both of y'all basically grew up in different places throughout y'all lives. So what was it like growing up in each of these places? Like what was something y'all took from each of these places?
Really, shit, like, it really was all the same for me. Like out south and over east, it was all the same experience. Like, bunch of violence everywhere, you know, same Chicago shit, but going to Indiana, it was different. But I was real young, so I don't know.
Survival, really, like, that's what I got from both ends. Like, yeah, learn, like, that's, like, the hardship, like, kind of helps you be a man through all of that, the actionness. Do
you see the difference between out west and out south? Because, you know, people say the west side like it's its own little place.
It's definitely a difference.
What's the major difference you see between the south and the west side of Chicago?
Out west, it's going to be more people outside all the time.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
when the weather decent, there's always people outside. Where, I don't know, south side, I don't know. South side, it's different, but, you know, it ain't too much of a major difference. It's just be like little shit. Then like how motherfuckers dress and stuff, too.
I know growing up, all my cousins and shit, they was all from out west, you feel me? So when I went out west, like, for the summer to kick it with them and bro, it was like a culture shock to me because, like you say, it was always people outside, and it was the west side always seemed like it got that community, like everybody on the block know each other on the block, you feel me? And out south, it ain't none of that shit, you feel me? Unless you, like my grandma or some shit, she'd know, you know, a couple neighbors on the block, but out west, like, everybody is talking to everybody. If something happened on the block, old girl across the street could whoop your kids type shit.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you go outside, like, that's why, like, the parents used to be cool with a lot of their kids just going out and kicking it because everybody on the block watching them kids. So you going to get in trouble if you did something. One of them parents on that block going to get on you. And then you going to go home and your mama going to get on you.
All right, now, bro, you say you wanted to be a rapper at first. When did you decide, like, man, this rapping shit just ain't for me?
Nah, it was early on when I started making beats and shit. It was like, then at the same time, I was trying to make my own beats, like he said, but it was, I put the mic down, like, when I knew it wasn't for me. Like, I ain't like my voice as much as the voices that I was hearing and shit like that. I knew my voice wasn't for it and shit like that, so I just was going hard at producing. Then I started seeing a little success online or whatever, so I just went that route, kept that route.
Is it hard to be a producer? Because it seemed like most producers are always the last ones to get paid.
I mean, it's hard, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Once you situated, you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You can be comfortable, do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
And it ain't really hard because, like, we can reinvent ourselves at any given moment. Like, I think it's hard for artists, like, because they got to be in the spotlight 24/7. We can play behind the scenes. Like, we don't have to show face if we don't want to, and still get paid.
Facts. Do y'all feel like rappers not shit without the producer? Because technically, shit, if a rapper don't got a beat, then shit, they can't do shit. They out here spitting acapellas.
Rappers need producers and engineers. Like you said, if you ain't got a producer or engineer, you go battle rap. Ain't nothing else for you to do.
I mean, it's kind of, they do need us, but we kind of need them in a way too.
Definitely.
But vice versa, you know.
Definitely. Because like my boy Slitter told, we talked to him today, like he was saying, like, they ain't just playing instrumentals up on the radio. Like, it's always somebody rapping on it at the end of the day.
Are y'all those producers that's hands-on with it? Like, bro, that don't sound right. Do it over.
Yeah. I like to be very hands-on, but it's a lot of the time, I got a lot of placements or whatever. I'm just sending music out, getting it back. Okay, that's cool. Y'all go ahead, drop it. I ain't got to do much to it or nothing. But I like to be hands-on personally. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, same here.
Is it hard when you, like, sending out all these beats? You may never even hit a rapper that rapped on your shit. You know what I'm saying? So what's that process like when you just sending out beats and you don't know what the fuck gonna happen with them?
Don't think about it.
Exactly. I had to learn that the hard way, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you do it, on to the next. Keep working. You know what I'm saying? Don't even think about it. You're going to stress yourself out trying to think about it too much. You know?
He the one that got me like that, like when I first, because he was hot way before I was. And like, when I started getting a little clout and shit with it, like a lot of shit, when I have questions, I go to him because bro I already know it. And like he would tell me, like, yo, you just got to let that ride out. If it come out, they going to hit you up. Like, can't even think about it. Just keep working, keep sending out beats.
Now, with the sending out beats and shit, like, all right, so let's say you sell me a beat for $500. My song blow up because you sold me that beat for $500. You asked out as far as the residuals about it. Like, explain that to me.
So
I'll say something. It all depends on like how I went. Like if you put it down on paperwork or whatever, like like if you signed over the rights to the person that paid for the beat, then you can't do nothing about it. So if somebody dropped a song, if you sold the beat to a label or something like that, they can sue. Now they can sue you or the label or whatever. So yeah.
With something like that, like let's say, because I'm trying to like, how do a producer go about protecting themselves? Because like you say, it got to be the paperwork involved. Yeah. But like, are y'all on y'all shit like that to the point where y'all not gonna get fucked over in the long run by artists?
Yeah. Now,
I was gonna say now for sure.
Yeah, now, because it happened before. Like that's why we on point now with a lot of stuff. You just need, like, you gotta make sure your paperwork right, and you gotta have lawyers. You gotta have your own lawyers, like, and a manager, a smart one, not one that's just on some bullshit, just doing anything.
Yeah, like my first hit record, I signed some fucked up paperwork for the beat. I was underage at the time. I ended up getting a lawyer. They ended up sending out a cease and desist, not even a cease and desist. They just told them that the paperwork that they had originally was scratched and we had to come up with something new because I signed that without, you know what I'm saying, without no guardian, nothing like that, and I was underage, yeah. But they basically tried to take a lot of my rights and shit from me and shit, from the song and shit. But we ended up getting that together because I had a lawyer, and from there on, you know what I'm saying, I just been on my shit from there.
Now, a lot of people say Chicago is like that little crabs in the bucket mentality, you feel me, as far as the artists don't fuck with each other. Is it the same way for producers? Like, it's difficult out here?
Yeah, it is, but...
it's a Chicago thing.
Yeah, it's a Chicago shit. And then that everybody, it's just be like your certain few. Like, I feel like the the generation of artists and producers that's out right now, like everybody kind of fuck with each other. Everybody collabing, music-wise, producers-wise. We link up with a lot of producers. It'd be like the generation before us, like, when they see motherfucker coming up, they don't want motherfucker get on the same level as them. So it'd be like, then they start hating or
some hating shit.
Or they'll just start trying to get close to you just because they see what's going on when you wasn't just fucking with me not too long ago.
For sure.
Is it difficult navigating through that? Because shit, Chicago the type of place where if you fuck with one, you can't fuck with the other. You know what I'm saying? And y'all producers, so I'm assuming that, like, man, bro, if I gave you that beat, I gave you that beat. If I gave your op a beat, I gave your op a beat. Like, I ain't choosing sides. I ain't even involved in what the fuck y'all got going on.
See, you got to understand that now. Like, most of the artists we work with, like, they know, like, we going to work with whoever we want to work with. You know what I'm saying? As long as the music hot. We don't want to hear nothing out of your mouth about, woo, this is my ops, why y'all working with them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We going to work with who we want to work with. You know what I'm saying? We not into it with your peoples. We don't got nothing to do with what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? So.
And we ain't getting into that shit with them. Right. Like, you not finna just sit and talk about your ops because I record them or do shit for them. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. That's y'all beef. Like, and a lot of producers get in, like, they'll pick sides because they working with this artist. So, well, shit, now I'm with him. Fuck that, and fuck up your whole relationship with music. Now it happens. It's stupid, bro. Just play a role.
What's some of the favorite records both of y'all done worked on, like y'all personal favorites?
Personal favorite?
Personal. That's out. Let me see.
A record we made together? I want to say I like the Heavy Stepper song.
yeah, that Me and Millie.
Me and Millie. But I want to say it's a favorite.
It's, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I ain't gonna cap. I don't even know.
Now you say you made you had a hit record at 16. What was that? What was that song? What was that record?
Envy Me.
With Cowboy?
Yeah.
Damn. Explain the process of that record.
So, Cowboy must have been, I want to say, like a little bit before that, I must have met him, fooling around with him, and my peoples I was working with, Gatto had, you know, Cowboy like to stay around him a little bit he was kind of learning from him a little bit, I guess you could say. But we used to always be around on 35th, and then we was networking, so I got cool with him. But he ended up flying out to LA for a minute. I sent him a pack. He did a few beats. He ended up doing that one last. And they ended up, I think they put the song on a flyer or something for somebody. Mm-hmm. They put it on a flyer for somebody's birthday party, and they was fucking with it, so they dropped it. Then it ended up blowing up.
Did you know that song was gonna do what it
did?
But
I knew it was something to the song once I first heard it on the flyer. I heard the song on the flyer first too.
That's your first time hearing it?
Actually, I heard it on live, because he was playing it on live. And I was talking to him through the live. I remember that. So, yeah, I was texting him, like, send me the song and shit. Like, send me the song. He didn't send it, but he eventually sent it later on and shit. But that shit ended up doing, like, probably 1 million views. Then we did the paperwork.
Man, that sound like that life-changing record right there. Because that went #1, didn't it?
I want to say it went #1. It peaked at about, on a Billboard, it peaked at probably like 13 or some shit like that.
Okay, it probably was #1 on urban radio. Then.
Yeah, #1 on urban radio, some shit like that. Yeah.
So
spent it on the radio.
Like you got any of those stories?
Not yet.
Coming soon.
Not no life changing one yet. Yeah, not yet. I mean, labels be flying me out to do stuff, but that's, you know.
Anything
cool.
you could talk about?
Yeah, all right. Misfits, right. I got Misfits with Big KBZ out right now.
New song just came out.
Facts. Like, they fly me out. We be working, like, a lot. Like, we got Nook. Facts. We got the Nooks joint that's out. Yeah. Me and JT got a lot of other little stuff coming, too. Yeah. Well, it ain't even little. We got a lot of shit coming. Yeah, I ain't want to mention that one yet.
It seems like it's easier for producers to get in these rooms than it is for the rappers.
if your beat's hard, cause it is like, yeah.
Depends. I wouldn't say so. Like, I thought about like being a rapper and a producer. You probably could like fuck the game up, being both. You know what I'm saying? Because it's probably easier for rappers to get in a room with the rappers. You know what I'm saying? Having them different relationships. You know what I'm saying? Producers and rappers don't be having the same relationships as rappers and rappers. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. Like,
Y'all watched Kanye doc?
Yeah, for sure.
Did that inspire y'all in any type of way?
I got my ass up, made beats right after that. I was doing some other shit. Like, they got me on the road watching that.
It just let me know, like, as far as, like, attitude-wise, and just, like, work ethic. Like, I ain't doing shit wrong. I just keep doing what the fuck I'm doing.
Is there any, I want to say, big-name artists, like, that y'all inspire to work with?
Me personally, I wouldn't work with her. Like, that's, I'm just gonna go on to Chicago. Like, I wouldn't work with her.
Yeah, it's one artist. I ain't work Dirt. It's Dirt. I ain't really worked with him yet.
Dirt
you know
too.
What I'm saying? It's him.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
her, we got a little work in, but I won't work with him too. But you need to lock in.
If y'all can name, like, y'all, like, as far as, like, Chicago right now, like, who are some of the top artists in Chicago?
We going, like, big or just, like,
it
what's
don't
going
even
on
matter.
in the city?
It don't even matter. It could be big what's going on in the city, because, you know, usually what's bubbling in the city usually take the United States by wave eventually, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So who, as far as Chicago, who y'all think, you know what I'm saying, some of the top artists in the city?
I got 4 right now that I could think of off top. I got OG Steve-O, of course.
I fuck with OG Steve. Flex Code.
Blessing, and then Jazz. Like, I'm like my favorite 4 in the city right now.
Yeah, Jazz.
Just got on Flex, man. He's hard.
That's
I just
my
listen
boy.
to this shit.
We been locked in. We here with Stevie doing a whole bunch of shit.
Man, send me that shit.
Yeah.
Steve-O, he coming. You know what I'm saying?
Steve-O gonna take the world by surprise. That boy's a superstar.
Man, if people paying attention, OG Steve-O making moves already. I think he just signed a distribution deal.
Yep,
So
Sync Music.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What
about you, bro?
I couldn't even tell you, man. I'm so so picky when it come to music. Like, I probably wouldn't even listen to. I don't listen to music like that. You know what I'm saying? It's the
when we
shit.
ride around listening to shit he produced.
That's what you be on? You only
like
listen
that,
to
like,
your shit?
Yeah, it's crazy though. Like, I give you the 3 that I see that's hot right now in the city. Like, you got Nook for sure. He hot in the city. Dirt and Polo, I see them fucking shit up right now for the city. Like, I see them on top right now, fucking shit up for the city.
Yeah. Now, bro, you spoke on Jazz. You feel me? Now, Jazz ain't a rapper. You know what I'm saying? She an R&B singer. Do you feel like the R&B? Because I feel like Chicago got some of the coldest females that's doing this shit, bro. That's doing this shit.
Nice.
Why do you think the city don't get behind these females, bro?
I have no idea. And they gonna do it when it's too late.
Facts.
Like, we got some raw female singers up here, bro.
We ain't really out like all that established stuff here yet. Like, that music scene, that music industry or whatever, like, that's probably what it is for real. Like, we ain't got it all together up here yet.
Man,
like how it is in LA and Chicago, and in Atlanta and shit, you know, how they all support each other and shit, all come together to help each other out. We ain't got it like that yet.
Man, I hear people say that shit all the time, and I ain't even gonna act like it don't make me feel no type of way. Cause, like, I don't know if y'all ever heard of this shit. I used to work with this website. It's called onlyforthereal.com. You feel me? This shit was around when Chief Keef and them bubbled and shit, and we used to be on our Smack DVD hood interviews type shit. You feel me? And all the artists that was bubbling in the city, we was connecting to them in some type of way. And it be pissing me off when people be like, man, don't nobody support, because we was supporting all these people. But when it came time for them to blow, they instantly attached themselves to Fake Short Drive and shit. And it's like, Fake Short Drive, I ain't gonna hate on bro, because Andrew Barber, he one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? He definitely connected to the industry. But it's be like, when we got little outlets that's supporting and putting everything behind these artists, bro, these artists turn around and be like, fuck these niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even Illinois, we got a 24-hour radio station. All the artists that you just named, bro, been in this motherfucker, you feel me? That's how I know who they are, you know what I'm saying? Even speaking on Flex. Flex, that's my dog, bro. I known Flex since before his name was Flex. His name was D-Wash, you feel me? So it be like, man, we got people that really love this Chicago music and Chicago culture, but soon as a motherfucker get on, then you see them doing other shit with bigger and better names instead of bringing it back to the city like they supposed to. That's what blows me, you know what I'm saying?
Same shit here.
Yeah, I don't get it, but like it's kind of like you said, a crab in a bucket. Shit, like,
It is what it is.
that's all that be right there.
Man, hopefully when y'all get in those positions where y'all able to change shit, y'all lift up the younger producers, you feel me? Y'all look out for the younger people, because
Sure.
a lot of this shit, like, I ain't gonna act like it ain't, is we all learning on the fly, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker give me $100 million right now, you feel me? Ain't no telling where I'll be in the world, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling how my mindset will change or my morals will change because of this big ass amount of money. And Chicago's such a dangerous city. Sometimes you gotta move how you move in this city, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, we was doing interviews and I learned very young that you had to choose a side, or you had to let motherfuckers know you not choosing a side. You gotta verbally let motherfuckers know this shit, because a motherfucker gonna assume. And that's what Chicago is. Chicago gonna assume, and they gonna pick that side for you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What would y'all say? What would y'all say is like some of y'all goals that y'all got in like the near future?
Really me. Right now, I'm trying to open up a studio now. Really trying to kickstart this production company. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some artists on the roster, producers. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be done in-house. You know what I'm saying? We gonna take over the music industry. Just like that.
Plaques. Plaques. My boy got hella plaques. I'm trying to get like my mans.
Is it hard, I would say, looking back on those moments? Because like you say, bro just said you got plaques. So do you ever look back on those moments and be like, man, I did that shit, or I accomplished this shit, or I'm one of them niggas, shit?
For sure, but it's like, I humbled down like a motherfucker, so it's like, I'm still going like ain't shit happened, you know what I'm saying? I'm going on to the next. I'm trying to get the next. Like, I want something that's going diamond. I ain't trying to go 4-5 times platinum no more, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to accomplish something bigger.
Who are some of the producers y'all want to work with?
TM88 off rip. Hard. That's one of my favorite producers. Him, Dr. Dre. Fucking like South Sides, things like that. Metro Boomers, you know, like that.
I'm trying to work with last producers. I probably want to work with probably like Southside, fucking Jake.
Jake.
Fucking what's his other name? Jake. I forgot his other name. Jake Paul or some shit like that.
Jake Paul, ain't that the
He be making he be making a bunch of Jay-Z songs, and he makes songs for everybody. I ain't gonna lie. He be pretty hard though. It's probably just him and Southside I probably want to work with. I got to work with a lot of people I looked up to.
How often do y'all like experiment with y'all sounds or try shit or be like, man, today I want to make a pop beat?
Every day.
Every day, yeah. I was gonna say we be in there just trying out stuff all the time when we in the studio. Like, we don't just make just hard beat. We'll do a hard Detroit beat. Then right after that, we could do some R&B, switch over to the pop sound, then make one of them little raging beats that they.
We never stuck on one thing. You know what I'm saying? We always move. Like every day, that's what we do. We making some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all think because y'all put yourselves in positions to try different things that make y'all more well-rounded producers?
For sure. Definitely. Because they ain't going to just hit us up for one sound. Like, Like, it ain't like, yeah, if we need some hard stuff, we just gonna go to AllDay JT. Like, they just gonna hit us up for beats. Like, it don't matter what artist they got.
You master the craft for every sound. You dangerous, you know.
Do that end up boxing a lot of producers in? Just sticking, because, you know, music is about what's popular nowadays, you know what I'm saying? So just making, man, I'm going to make this type beat and I'm going to just put it on YouTube, and then you become that producer. They be like, man, I'm going to this person just for this.
I don't know, because I seen bro start off on YouTube, and he was doing the type beats, but he don't just get hit for the people who he was like putting the type beats on. Like, they know he well-rounded with it. So it all really depend on the type of producer you are, really.
I was building up a buzz, like, in the city at the same time while I was doing a YouTube thing at the same time. I was going crazy on YouTube, building up a buzz in the city, so yeah. It would kind of leave you boxed in, but it depends on how like, what's your sound. Like, depends on if your sound was like a hit sound or whatever. Like, you got producers like JTK, for example. You know what I'm saying? He got his own sound. He gonna keep riding that sound out. They gonna keep fucking with that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't come for him, and they don't go to him for nothing else but that sound. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, fool got some other shit.
Yeah, he got other shit too. Now he learning to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? He's switching it up and shit, but they be wanting that sound from him like most of the time. And that's what they get.
I see what you're saying.
How do y'all hear music? Like, y'all gotta have a special type of ear to be like, man, I hear this certain instrument in this beat, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I used to be a cable man, you feel me? So it was like I go in somebody's backyard and I instantly start critiquing their cable, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they bogus as hell for doing this.
To this day, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain.
That's what I'm saying. I was born with it, bro.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I don't know.
It's like the thing that I got now, I've always had when I was little, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always could tell, like, I'd be on the radio like, damn, this song horrible. Like, 808 off key, all type of shit. Like, back in the day, used to be a lot of off key 808s and shit like that. And music and shit, I used to point that shit out all the time. So I think I just always had an ear for music, you know?
Man, I feel like everybody blessed with like a special talent, you know what I'm saying? That makes us a superhero in some type of way.
Sure.
And it's crazy for you to say you always had it and you've been aware of it. Like, some people don't even know they talent, you know what I'm saying? Or they push their talent off, you know what I'm saying? And then they become adults and they don't be like, man, I don't know what the fuck I want to do out here, you know what I'm saying? And then you got other people like yourself, bro, you know exactly what the fuck you want to do.
For sure.
And
I mean, I still kept the door open. Like, I kept the door wide open. I had a lot of options, you know what I'm saying? I was fucking around with a bunch of other shit trying to see, but this ended up taking me where I needed to go, shit.
All right, before we get out of here, tell everybody how they can get in tune with y'all, stay in tune with y'all, find everything y'all got going on.
You follow me, IG, Prod by AllDay, P-R-O-D by AllDay. I think that's my name on everything. You just follow me on there. I post mostly on my IG. I don't really use nothing else.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at JTK2BZ. You can find my YouTube channel with all my content on it, just JTK. You'll find me. And my Twitter, official JTK.
Man, it's always something different when I interview producers, because I got to ask them questions like, man, do y'all hear beats in color type shit? You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it always amazes me how somebody just wants to be a producer, because that shit ain't normal if you ask me. Like, it's easy for somebody to be like, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a basketball player. But it's like, bro, you 3. Fuck you want to be a producer for? Like, where did that come from?
That's low-key what kind of made me want to be a producer. Like, out there, like, I want to be different. Everybody want to be a rapper. I'm going to make beats for the rappers. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't know no producers until I started producing.
That's crazy.
I ain't know nobody. I ain't know no producers but the ones I met online when I was making beats at first. And then I started finding producers out here and shit.
Hey, man. Keep going, keep scribing, you know what I'm saying? Your hit record coming, bro. Because, like, the weird thing about this music shit, you don't never know when them bitches really good hit records, especially now with today's sound. And that's why I asked y'all, like, do y'all chase today's sound? I was happy to hear that y'all say y'all just be in the studio creating all types of shit, because shit, most people that focus on just the one sound, or I'm just gonna make rap music, you feel me? They may be missing a whole lane that they can control as far as R&B, pop. Like it ain't no telling where you could take this shit, and a lot of people box themselves in. So to hear that y'all, you know what I'm saying, got open minds to just trying shit and experimenting with sounds, that already tell me that y'all different and y'all gonna be different, you feel me? So salute to both of y'all. Just keep grinding. Man, this Chicago, if you could make it in Chicago, you can make it fucking anywhere, man. That's true, you feel me? So just keep doing y'all thing. I ain't got to tell y'all that y'all gonna do that shit anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But salute to y'all, man.
Definitely appreciate it.
Appreciate you for having us.
All right, man. It's been another episode of Conversations with Jay.